Hello and welcome. Though the presidential polls have been contributing much to the nation's political action, we have much news from other fields as well lined up for you for the next 30 minutes as you're watching News Tonight with me, Linda Hercules. Let's take a quick look at the top headlines first. After trapped in a bowel for 85 hours, baby Mahi is rescued but doctors declare the 5-year-old dead. After Mumbai Mantralaya, it is the Home Ministry that faces a fire disaster, no casualties reported. I've still not given up hope that Mamta will support Pranab, says Manmohan Singh as politics over the presidential race continues. And Pranab's rival PA Sangma slams Pranab Mukherjee for rising inflation and corruption during his tenure. Doctors protest against dissolution of the Medical Council, organize a nationwide strike tomorrow. Lankan Navy restores 9 Indian fishermen detained on the 19th of June, 8 more to see freedom. And Air India pilots strike again, this time demanding reinstation of sacked employees. News in detail. The over 80-hour ordeal of girl child Mahi ended in a tragedy today, as she was declared dead by the Chief Medical Council officer of a local hospital in Manesar in Haryana after rescue from a bowel. Local authorities had launched intensive rescue and relief operations to save the girl after she slipped into the hole while playing on her birthday on Wednesday night.
अंदर जाके ऑक्सीजन की कमी बहुत ज़्यादा हो जाती थी, लेकिन गर्मी भी बहुत ज़्यादा थी। वैसे गर्मी नहीं लगती थी, लेकिन नीचे काम करने में बहुत दिक्कत होती थी। तो हमने जगह बनाई थी, बहुत कम थी, उसमें लेट के काम करना पड़ रहा था।
On to another top story. A fire broke out in the conference room adjoining Home Minister P. Chidambaram's office this afternoon. However, no major damages have been reported. The blaze broke out in room 102 and the fire brigade was informed by the police control room at around 2:20 p.m. Following which, 8 fire tenders rushed to the spot. It was doused by 2:50 p.m. The cause of fire is yet to be ascertained, but fire brigade officials suspect it to be a case of short circuit in an air conditioner. Ministers and officials, including Chidambaram and Home Secretary R.K. Singh, were not present in the Home Ministry when the mishap occurred.
It was a window outside a ventilator, not in any room, not in any hall. There is a ventilator shaft. It was a window. It was a ventilator shaft. There is a window to that. So it was that window which caught fire. The cause of the fire is being investigated. There were, just outside the window, there were 4 or 5 electrical cables. Now this is just something which one can deduce right now from seeing it. There are 4 or 5 cables, electrical cables, and they were quite close together, and those cables were burnt. So one possibility which emerges is that there was a short circuit. There was also some, kachra around. So I mean that kachra had also caught fire and the window caught fire.
निश्चित रूप से नहीं कह सकते, हीट की वजह से हो सकता है कि उसमें कोई शॉर्ट सर्किट की भी संभावना है, या अपने आप हीट से इतना जो गार्बेज था उसमें हल्की सी आग पकड़ ली। वो बहुत माइनर फायर थी जिसको टाइम से फायर ब्रिगेड ने आके बुझा दिया है और इसकी पूरी इन्वेस्टिगेट कर रहे हैं। इसको हमने CFSL की टीम को भी बुलाया और जो इलेक्ट्रिकल इंजीनियर हैं या CPWD के, वो भी उसमें क्या कारण हो सकता है फायर का, उसकी जानकारी।
Smelling a sabotage conspiracy, the BJP and the Janata Party chiefs have demanded an investigation into the incidents.
होम मिनिस्ट्री और फाइनेंस मिनिस्ट्री के दफ्तर में, और वो भी नॉर्थ ब्लॉक में, और जिस तरह से दिल्ली फायर सर्विसेज ने एक्ट किया है उस पर हमें सख्त नाराजगी है, क्योंकि मैं खुद चश्मदीद हूँ इस इशू का। 2:37 पर घड़ी में देख करके, मैंने उस समय घड़ी देखी तो 2:37 हुए थे जब पहला वाटर ब्लो जो है वो ऊपर गया है। 2:37 से पहले लगभग ये आग लगी है 1:15 के आसपास, 1:15 से 1:30 बजे के बीच में आग लगी है, और 1 घंटे तक से भी ज्यादा समय तक ये धू-धू कर ये क्षेत्र जलता रहा है। अगर ये कहा जा रहा है ये दरवाजे तक सीमित है, मैं इसको मानने के लिए तैयार नहीं हूँ। ये भी कहा जा रहा है कि IB का ऑफिस इसी साइड को है, पीछे को, उसी से लगता हुआ ये एरिया है। तो अगर ये फाइलों को अगर कोई नुकसान हुआ है, क्योंकि आज संडे है, लोग तो होंगे नहीं, तो डेफिनेटली इसकी बड़ी इंक्वायरी होनी चाहिए। बुझाने का काम बहुत देरी से शुरू होने का बाद ये साफ शक जाता है कि कोई ना कोई और वजह है।
We need a full-fledged investigation because both this Maharashtra and this Maharashtra fire and this Home Ministry and Finance Ministry fires, there's something fishy there. It's not possible for a fire of this kind to take place. So I would like a Supreme Court judge, inquiry based on the Supreme Court judge, yes.
Moving on, Chief Minister Jayalalitha approved the allocation of over 52 crore rupees for the construction of a large complex in Tirupur district to house various government buildings, including the collectorate. The complex will accommodate offices of the district collector and the superintendent of police, the Department of Fire and Rescue Services, integrated courts complex, government quarters and government guest house. The members of the Indian Medical Association have been called by the medical body to help organize a nationwide protest of doctors tomorrow. The decision to dissolve the Medical Council of India and other paramedical bodies is one of the main reasons for the strike. The doctors fear that the National Council for Human Resources in Health will be governed by bureaucrats instead of doctors, which will lead to vested interests. The IMA has, however, assured people that emergency cases will not be affected.
Test, National Common Entrance Test னு வைக்கிறாங்க. இந்த National Common Entrance Test பண்ணுனா தான் வந்து ஒரு MBBS சீட் வாங்க முடியும் throughout country. இதை வந்து பண்றதுக்கு முன்னாடி நேஷனலா காமன் எஜுகேஷன் சிஸ்டம் வரணும். காமன் எஜுகேஷன் சிஸ்டம் இல்லாம 10 போர்டு வச்சுக்கிட்டு அந்த 10 போர்டுல படிக்கிறதுல CBSE போர்டுல ரொம்ப ஹையர் லெவல் ஆஃப் இருக்கும். அந்த CBSE போர்டில் படிக்கக்கூடிய மாணவனுக்கு கிடைக்கக்கூடிய சான்ஸ் ஒரு ஆர்டினரி ஸ்டேட் கவர்மெண்ட் போர்டில் படிக்கக்கூடிய மாணவனுக்கு கிடைக்காம போயிடும். அப்போ வந்து இது வந்து பாதிக்கப்படுகிறது. ஸோ இது வர்றதுக்கு முன்னாடி ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஸ்டாண்டர்டைசேஷன் ஆஃப் தி எஜுகேஷனல் சிஸ்டம் செய்யப்பட வேண்டும்.
The Sri Lankan government repatriated 9 Indian fishermen who were detained by the Lankan Maritime Forces on charges of cross-border fishing back to their homeland. Official sources said that the fishermen hailing from different coastal hamlets in Nagapattinam were detained by the Sri Lankan Navy while they were fishing in mid-sea at night on the 19th of June last. However, uncertainty remained over the release of 8 more Indian fishermen who are languishing in Jaffna prison. They have been implicated in 2 separate cases of drug smuggling. In a tragic news, a road accident in Perambalur claimed 2 lives today. A car heading towards Thiruvayuru from Vellore collided head-on with a sand lorry near Annamangalam in Perambalur, claiming 2 lives, including that of the chairman of a private engineering college in Vellore and his driver. Police investigations are on. The first flight for Hajj-bound pilgrims from Tamil Nadu will commence on the 6th of October this year. Besides having MRTS train facility to Mecca, Hajj pilgrims from the city would be provided with the Saudi Arabia Telecom SIM card free of cost. Vice Chairman of the Hajj Committee of India, A. Abu Bakr, said that the number of applications is increasing multifold every year, adding that a condition has been imposed specifying that a person cannot apply for the pilgrimage more than once within 5 years of a visit. He also appealed to the state government to set up a Hajj house for providing assistance to those bound for the pilgrimage. More news on the other side of a very short break. Stay with us.